Congressman McCormick, thanks for being back with us tonight. Always appreciate the time, sir. So let's start here with Iran. What do you think should come next, and how do you think this ends? What's the off-ramp?
Yeah, unfortunately, we're in a very hard time in political climates. We're coming up on a midterm. Anything we do could result in spiked gas prices at the wrong time. It could literally decide who has control of the House, the Senate. It affects how Americans feel of inflation. It causes inflation whenever those oil prices spike. In my personal opinion, we should have finished this a long time ago. You don't let up. You don't do a peace process while you're not bombing, because quite frankly, these guys have been defiant. This Tehran regime needs to be replaced. I've been unapologetic about that from the beginning. These guys have killed over 1,000 lives in over 40 attacks on Americans through themselves or through proxies using their drones. Just recently, you've seen the violence. These guys have never wanted to do anything but destroy the American way. We are the great Satan by their own admission. They want to rain down fire from heaven, as they've said multiple times. They've been nothing but defiant. They will never be anything other than that. They are a problem for us and our future.
So up on the Hill tomorrow is going to be the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, Dan Kane, along with the Secretary of War, Pete Hegseth. 2 months ago, basically, May 19th, the chairman said the following. I want to roll it, and then we'll pick it up.
Operation Epic Fury significantly degraded Iran's ballistic missiles and drones while destroying 90% of their defense industrial base, ensuring that Iran cannot reconstitute for years.
That obviously Brad Cooper, the Central Command leader, but the point stands. I just heard you say, I think, that you thought it was a mistake for them to not finish off the job. Why do you feel that way?
Yeah,
and what do you think the commander-in-chief should do next?
Well, the commander-in-chief was very clear from the get-go that unconditional surrender was really the biggest thing we wanted. Now, of course, we want to get rid of their nuclear program, but quite frankly, we have buried materials, most likely, of enriched uranium, enough for 11 nuclear arms. They've already talked about re-pursuing their ballistic missile system. That does not talk like a regime that's willing to come to the table peacefully. Now,
so why do you think they stopped?
Once
Why do
again,
you think the president stopped?
Right now.
And do you think he should just finish the job?
Well, because, of course, gas prices and midterm elections, we have a real constitutional obligation to win wars, but also at the same time to protect the United States, but at the same time to win elections, because if you can't win the elections, you can't control the same policies that will protect the nation into the future. So there's a bit of a dilemma right now, and it's a timing issue, but I think ultimately we're going to have to finish this. Whether it's us or our future generations, this regime has to be dealt with, because they're not going to relent.
So do you think he's waiting until after the election, the president?
Right now, we're going tit for tat. I mean, if you look at it, they attack us, we attack them, but it's measured. I'm a big Clausewitzian warfare guy. I used to teach evolution of warfare. I believe in dominance. We are the dominant world superpower. These guys are not. I would have been unrelenting to the end, but the president has a lot of more information that I don't have, and I can't speak to that. But once again, he's trying to weigh how this affects inflation, gas prices, and a bunch of international relationships, which I don't have to deal with. I'm kind of idealistic when I come to dominating this horrible terrain regime that's evil.
So on gas prices, because you brought it up a few times, right now, or let me show you over the last year, call it, because it obviously went up and to the right since the beginning of the war. It came back down, but now rising again up to $4 a gallon today nationally. That's the national average. In Georgia right now, it's up 86 cents. In your home state over the past year. You've brought up gas prices, you've talked about elections. Are you comfortable as a Republican with $4 gas heading into November?
You know, I'm not comfortable no matter what time of year it is. I'd like to see cheap, affordable fuel and energy. It drives the cost of everything. We saw it during COVID. We've seen it during other times where gas prices get choked up. I've seen the oil reserves released just to modify prices during elections during the Biden administration. I was critical of it then. I'm worried that if China stops doing that and they start importing oil again, it'll spike the prices right at the wrong time. I'm hoping that they don't take control of that and harm us in elections. So I'm worried about a lot of things when it comes to pricing.
Congressman, thanks so much. Appreciate it.